My name is Dr. Rick Godding. I'm the director of the Joint Preservation Institute of Iowa. I have been using ArthroSurface for about 5 years. My practice is called the Joint Preservation Institute of Iowa, and I'm always looking for any kind of an opportunity to save tissue, to preserve bone. And the ArthroSurface fits so well into that because I'm able to preserve 99% of the bone. I'm not taking that out. There's more bone there. I'm not burning bridges, and I'm real happy about that. I was first attracted to the ArthroSurface product because of the ability to allow patients to do a more active lifestyle after a shoulder replacement. Many times after a shoulder replacement, you put severe restrictions on patients, and with the ArthroSurface, I feel like I can let them do pretty much anything. After the ArthroSurface shoulder resurfacing, the patient has a totally different future than after they've had a standard total shoulder replacement. The weight restrictions that we place on patients who've had a standard shoulder replacement is totally different and unnecessary when you have the ArthroSurface shoulder resurfacing. We have patients that go back to heavy labor jobs. We have patients that go back to bodybuilding and powerlifting. We have patients that essentially do anything that they want after having this prosthesis, which is totally different from your standard shoulder arthroplasty. Most of my patients are farmers or laborers, and they're really looking to have a more active lifestyle afterwards. I also have a lot of older athletes, and these people don't want to be told that you can only lift 15 pounds after your shoulder replacement. What you want to do is give the patient the most freedom after the operation that you can, and I believe ArthroSurface gives me that ability. So what I've found with ArthroSurface, because there's so much less pain post-operatively, patients are able to get back to their job a lot faster. With respect to the glenoid side, you're not really recreating a new glenoid. You're just taking a small area of bone out and you're putting in a load sharing device. The big thing that I think is important, this is a load sharing, not a load bearing device. And that has borne out in biomechanical studies, and it has borne out in the clinical information that I have from surgeons that have been doing it for a long time, and my own. I've never had an ArthroSurface fail. I've put them in and let the people be unrestricted from day one, and I really believe that this is the best prosthesis for any active person, and I believe once you start using it, that you'll end up using it in all your patients. Many patients nowadays are coming to us younger with shoulder arthritis, and I just don't feel good about putting a standard shoulder replacement in anybody under 50. No way. Because you have to cut the head off and you have to take so much bone out to get the stem in, and then you've totally taken all the cortical bone off the glenoid side. I just feel that from a preservation perspective, you have so much more bone to work with after having used ArthroSurface. Anything that comes up, I feel like ArthroSurface is a small family and that we can all work together to really help out the patients. And the prosthesis just helps me set myself apart from everybody else because it is what patients are looking for. It's joint conserving, it allows them an active lifestyle afterwards. I find it really exciting when a patient comes to me and they've been told by another orthopedic surgeon that they can have a shoulder replacement, but they can never do their activity or their job again. And then they come to me and I say, well, we can do an ArthroSurface and you can go back and do anything you want afterwards. And I believe that that's the biggest thing that makes it fun for me, to watch somebody get back in the gym doing hop keto, somebody who's 65 years old, to watch a 70-year-old farmer go back to throwing heavy bags of seeds, to watch a 55-year-old electrician get back using a heavy hammer drill. It's just exciting to see these patients get back to what they want to do because I'm able to use the ArthroSurface implant to allow them to restore their joint and to get back to their lives.